guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you and we appreciate every one of you. Lala is right here today, and we've got the lyrical in the Boski right here today.
Who's that?
Peruzzi.
Oh, lyrical in the Boski.
The lyrical in the Boski.
Is he a rapper?
Peruzzi. The lyrical in the Boski is here today. And of course we all know about the fact that Peruzzi, quite amazing artist, signed to DAVIDO after the whole brouhaha of the Golden Boy Entertainment and all of that. Finally Peruzzi dropped the album, Rum and Boogie. But before then, we've had quite a lot of controversial tweets from Peruzzi. Now, one that stood out for me was the one about telling people to wait for Femme and everything, and saying
go swallow album,
go swallow album, and tell your Goliath, and tell I've forgotten what it was referring to, Wizkid, and of course
say David go kill Goliath.
Yes, say David go kill Goliath.
Okay, yeah.
You know, something like that. So it was done a couple of shades to Wiz and everything in the past. People were thinking, oh, is it because you signed to DAVIDO and everything? Now the album Rum and Boogie finally came out, and on the same day Wizkid decided to release the Essence video that is currently trending and scattering everywhere right now. But then again, something really surprising came from Peruzzi at that time. Peruzzi tweeted on the day of the release of his album and the release of the Thames' song with Wizkid. You're supposed to be promoting your album, and you dropped that one Thames Wizkid Essence official video on Twitter. Were you surprised by that?
I want to say I was surprised, but I can't be surprised because I mean, these kind of things everyone knows. I mean, if you do something like this, knowing fully well that where your own allegiances lie is with DAVIDO and DMW, and you do something like this, everybody knows it's for clout. Everybody would sense it that it's nothing serious. So he did that on the day, perhaps just wanted to create a bit of controversy, so that either way it's still Peruzzi that did something, and Peruzzi has an album out. So he was trying to perhaps capitalize on him doing something silly to get people's attention, so that he can some way somehow get some attention on his album that he released on the same day. He
got a couple of backlash from Wizkid fans saying, oh, you're my something, your papa, you know, go stream your album and everything, not even when the album has, you know, old songs and everything. Wizkid ignored.
Well, I'm not surprised Wizkid did, not because he didn't see. Wizkid on Twitter is not the most active, artist you have on there. He keeps on saying that he misses Twitter a lot. That maybe perhaps he doesn't even have the login on his phone. We see a couple of retweets sometime a day, but that may be management who are just trying to keep their end of the what's it called, of whatever contractual agreements he has with all these brands. He does his retweets and that's all. So he's not as active on Twitter. So the fact that
he didn't see it.
Well, if you want to get Wizkid attention, go to where he is usually, and that's Instagram. So perhaps tag him on Instagram if you really want to see it. It's most likely he didn't see it because he's not active on Twitter. If you check his timeline, you see just retweets. Nothing major happens for him on Twitter.
Okay, now let's imagine that he didn't see it the first time. Peruzzi actually tweeted it again the second time, saying Wizkid Essence featuring Thames the video.
Well, again, all I see from this is cloud chasing. He's done it the first time. He saw the kind of reaction and the kind of engagement he got from it. So why not just rile up his fans, because they're easily riled up. FC are easily riled up. They don't sometimes cool down and think two steps ahead. Oh, why is this guy doing this? Does he actually want Wizkid's support, or he just wants Wizkid FC to make him trend or get him a bit of controversy on his side, and in some way maybe pass on some of those controversy, because after then he would have tweeted about his album, not directly under the tweet, but then people will still go to the timeline and say, oh, what's going on, and then see that he has an album. So either way, he saw it as a form of promotion. FC fell for it because at the end of the day, the tweet has massive engagement rates. See comments, see subscriptions and things like that. So it was smart thinking from Peruzzi. FC just fell for the bait.
Do you think this helped his album? Was he helping the album in any way?
No, I don't think it helped the album in any way. I think the album did well on its own without this shenanigans. He was able to even crack the Apple Music album charts at #1, and he went down, still came back up and things like that. I mean, I think on its own it's good. He just employed this unserious tactic to, I mean, rile up the most easy.
What was he trying to do with those tweets?
That's what it is now, to trend now. You know, when P&M puts that FC goes for Peruzzi trends. While Peruzzi is trending, Peruzzi is dropping tweets about his album, and people are searching Peruzzi and are seeing good, glowing reviews of his album on Twitter. So it's a win-win for Peruzzi. So why won't he? But at the end, the only thing about it is he's putting himself deeper and deeper into Wizkid's bad books, which I don't think he should care about that because his allegiances are with David anyway. So right now he's just catching his fun, and FC is falling for it. Okay, 2 tweets in 2 weeks from Peruzzi. Is this a way of seeking validation from the STARBOY as regards his own album? At first, I thought I would think. I mean, it was, but I'm pretty sure I don't think he wants the validation. He knows, like I said, the only thing important to him is the guys from DMW, 30BG, DAVIDO and co. He's not. I don't think he's seeking. He can't actively seek Wizkid's validation while being under that camp because there's no bad blood between the two of them. So you can't see it as seeking validation. The only way you can see it as is someone being silly and just poking fun at the fan base of Wizkid. That's what it is. Okay.
Well, there was a tweet of someone saying, I mean, a scenario. DAVIDO saying, Peruzzi, let's say Wizkid don't release that video. You don't release and everything. I for congratulate him and everything, but you know, you go if he go air me and everything. But I know what I go Twitter for you. So basically, people are thinking that this is a subtle way of DMW camp congratulating Wizkid on the release of the
They're not congratulating anything. They're not congratulating anything. They don't keep it a book. At this stage, I think these guys. This tactic is not the first time we'll see it. I mean, we'll see guys from DMW and 30BG come around, I mean, act like everything is cool, and then maybe perhaps go back and share another video throwing shades, subtle shades at FC or whether it's outsiders and things like that. It's not the first time they employ this kind of tactic. Like, we know they know how to use the social media tactic a lot in terms of getting themselves in the news every time. DAVIDO does this almost all the time. Peruzzi does it as well. Mayoko knows how to use social media, so I think they just employed this tactic. Maybe it was spontaneous, maybe it was planned. I don't know, but yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, way forward for Peruzzi right here. Should he leave Wizkid alone?
Yes. Well, I think you should leave Wizkid alone. I know he's not expecting something from Wizkid. I know he's not expecting a response. If he really wanted Wizkid's validation, he would go and bombard him on Instagram, not on Twitter. His knowledge that Wizkid doesn't come on Twitter. He's not there. He knows if he comes on Twitter, he will be a naughty person, but he doesn't come on Twitter. So if he really wants validation, where you get him is Snapchat or Instagram. So.
Okay, well, guys, there you have it. Wizkid, Peruzzi, Essence, Roman Boogie. Lala said it all. If you want his validation, go to Snapchat, go to Instagram. Do not do it on Twitter because Wizkid will continue to ignore actually what exactly is Peruzzi trying to achieve with those tweets of the Essence video when he should actually be promoting your album.
He's promoting his album now.
That's Sabi or promote his own album.
Yes, but he's promoting his album.
Okay, let's have your thoughts on that particular one, guys. As you subscribe and like, share, you do everything to support the brand. We love you and we'll see you on the next one. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep streaming the Roman Boogie album, keep streaming the Essence video as well as the Made in Lagos album. We'll see you guys. Peace.
Domitila, no, they find you.
Just for me.